Hello everyone, how are you? Dollar Currency 21 is here again. This is our Twitter account. Go and follow us. There is a lot of education and content in our Twitter. Moreover, we have a free permanent VIP channel. In our VIP channel, you can find a lot of signals and are really profitable. It's free and permanent. Just DM me and I will give you the details. Let's jump into the chart. This is the USDT dominance, okay, in a monthly time frame. In a monthly time frame, the Kijun Sen was acting perfectly as a support or resistance. Whenever we touched it in previous, we bounced to the upside, and when we broke it, it acted as a resistance. Currently, it acting as a resistance. So 5.5%, I'm gonna say it's a strong resistance for us. Okay, look at this candle. This is a bearish momentum candle, okay, and it's been 3 months since we formed this candle that we remains below the 50% of this candle. This is a bearish sign for USDT dominance, and obviously it's gonna be a bullish signal for the crypto generally, okay, because there is a inverse correlation between USDT dominance and cryptocurrency. Okay, so here, based on these candle and the months after that, I'm gonna say the probability is to the downside. Yes, there is a possibility to test the Kijunsen one more side, will give us another dip in crypto, which could be the last opportunity to buy your altcoins. Okay, but if we didn't touch the Kijunsen, we could go down from here. Okay, let's jump into the weekly time frame for better visual and more details. Okay, in a weekly time frame, if I turn on the support and resistances, you can say that we have two trend lines here. This is a trend line. We touch it one, two, and the moment that we broke it, it act as a resistance, and we pull back it to the downside. And this is the trend line which we connected the highs, and in the next bear market it could act as a resistance for us. Okay, so we also we have a important level which is aligned with a flat Kijunsen around 3.7 and 2.2%. Okay, based on RTM, I'm going to say that the destination of our bearish targets will be below this level. Most likely we will break it downside. Okay, let me go and check the Fibonacci level for you guys. Okay, so based on the Fibonacci, if we just draw the Fibonacci retracement for this recent leg, okay, you can say that the important level of 1.618 level of Fibonacci is around 1.7%. Okay, so it's approximately below this level. Okay, so it could be act as a destination for us. Okay, moreover, we have a bearish flag. This could act as a flag for us, and usually in flags, the legs are equal to each other. Okay, so again, we see that the possibility to test 2% as our target is high, even based on a classical pattern. If we select Elliott pattern here, okay, Elliott waves, you can see that we formed wave one. This was a wave two. We had an impulsive wave three. The wave four didn't touch the wave one. Okay, or you can say that we just wicked it. Okay, we tested with the wick. Okay, and currently we are in a extended wave five. Okay, I'm gonna say that this wave five is gonna stretch more to 2%. The basic rules of Elliott wave saying that the wave three usually is the longest wave, but it's not going to say that it should be the longest wave. Okay, pay attention to that. The important sentences here is the wave three could not be the shortest wave, and here is not the shortest wave because our shortest wave is wave one. Okay, so based on Elliott waves, the possibility for an extended wave five is quite possible. Okay, so if we as you can see, all things are aligned with each other. Also in a weekly time frame, we have a beautiful cup and handle pattern, and we are in a handle thing here. And as you can see, in a weekly time frame, the flat key Jensen is around 5.2%. Okay, so the possibility to test that and continuing downside is really a high. Okay, so this is our cup and handle pattern. And if we jump into the Bitcoin dominance, okay, let's jump into the Bitcoin dominance. In a Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, we had a trend line here and we touched it 3 times. The moment that we broke it to the upside, like here, okay, we pull back, and most of the times, because there is a lot of liquidity above this trend line, we hunted 1 time here. The possibility is into the break it to the upside and continuation. Okay, here again we have a trend line here. Okay, and as you can see, in this trend line we touch it 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, you can say it's a 3 time or 4 time here, and here we broke it down. Okay, so yes, we pull back up, but the possibility here is, as we consume the liquidity below this trend line, most likely we will break it down in the future, and we will continue to test lower levels. In addition, we have a order flow here. The order flow is okay here. This was our box, and we consume the liquidity inside it. This is our next box, and as you can see, we consume the liquidity inside it. So we have an order flow here, and the only solid ground in this order flow is this area. Okay, this is a CP pattern. This is a CP structure, means compression. Okay, in a CP structure, the ECP of these compression structure is important for us, and it could act as a solid ground for us. So we could say that if we close candle above this week, okay, the possibility is come back to test this order block and bounce up for 1 more time, and forming a new high before going downside. If we couldn't close a candle above this high, the possibility will be to continuation to the downside. And note that the Como cloud here, this green cloud here, act as a support. We could see a bounce to this level, but eventually we will break it to the downside. Not to mention, if we check the RSI here, you can see that there is a clear regular bearish divergence. We form higher highs on the dominance, while in the RSI we form lower highs. So all things are aligned together, okay, and all of them pointing towards flowing money out of the USDT and stable coins and going into the altcoins, means we expect a alt season in next few months. Okay, so if you didn't bought your altcoin yet, and if you didn't make your portfolio yet, I'm gonna say that in the next dip, it could be your last chance. So go find your altcoins, buy them, and wait for alt season. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. See you guys later.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.